All right, after the joy of getting all the 12-volt systems working, I am in the process of tidying up in order to pass the inspection. Please feed the YouTube algorithm by giving the video a like. If you want to see more like this, click subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. If you want to chip in on my expenses, I now have Patreon and YouTube memberships. I'm zip tying a lot of wires in place. I'm cleaning up some dodgy wiring that I had just to make things work, and I'm grinding off all of the excess bolts from there. I'm gonna sand it down and then spray it black. So I just plugged the cable back into the back of the radio. Let's see what happens. I don't even remember how this thing works. This is the best technology they had in 2008. Oh, I got a little, oh, we're powering up. Kenwood, to cancel demo, press the volume knob. Demo off, yes. Demo off, thank you for confirming that. Oh look, it put the antenna up. The antenna is on a motor and it just went up. Let's see. I'm gonna just do that for copyright so I don't get banned by YouTube. So the radio works. The date is off. I gotta go fix that. Source. We got tuner. We got Bluetooth. We got USB or standby. So let's try Bluetooth audio. I'm gonna have to go out of here and do my Bluetooth connection from this phone. We'll see if this... Okay, I just successfully paired this phone with this, and it knew I was listening to Nobody Listens to Paula Poundstone. I think I'm on pause. Oh, it won't let me record video and play the audio out at the same time, but it works. When I'm not recording, the audio plays out of this speaker. That speaker is disconnected. The wire is out while I mess with the fuses. But we're getting Bluetooth audio. And here's the really cool, super high technology thing from 2008. Check this out. It has a CD player. Unbelievable. There's no CD in there. But man, I remember CDs. I remember cassettes. I remember vinyl. I remember 45 RPM discs going to the record store in Toronto with my dad, probably around 1970. He would buy some Beethoven album and I would buy whatever was on the charts at that point on a 45. We are rocking. This is awesome. Okay, radio works. Okay, I hooked up the tack wires underneath power ground and the tack signal, which goes to that tack adapter right there. And hopefully it comes out the tachometer. Oh, let's see if it works. We're getting a little jiggle. Hey, look at that, look at that. Is the number correct? I don't know. The sensor has 4 different set screws that will pick up the magnetic field as it goes around. I'm just happy it works, so I'm just going to leave it. It's not really relevant. Okay, I'm working on the high beam relay. I got a new one from Napa. This one came with 5 pins, even though Napa says it's a direct replacement. So I checked on the 914 forums, and they say that you have to make a jumper from one of the pins to the S to make it work. So I did that. Let's power on the lights. Okay. Just check the reflection on the transit van. High beam, low beam. High beam, low beam. It works! Fantastic. I needed that today. I sprayed the pipes. It's actually less shiny than it appears on the camera, but it's all just nice and black and fades in well. Everything is covered in undercoating and sealed up a little bit, and then I sprayed satin black on top just to tidy things up. Oh, I gotta take off that little piece of paper. And then after I got the tack working, I put wire loom on all of this stuff here and zip tied the crap out of everything. Everything is protected and secure and running in the right directions and operational. Got that cleaned up. Well, we struck out on our inspection, but it's because we were late. They didn't have enough time at the end of the day. And then I took a leisurely drive through town, and all of a sudden things stopped working. And that's not good. Came home, checked the battery, 10.89 volts. So, that is not good at all. I've got it on the charger. The other thing was the transmission, or the clutch, is very unhappy shifting gears. It could be I just need to stir the fluid up. It could be the clutch needs an adjustment. If I was double clutching, it seemed to work better. So I'll see if I can get that straightened out. But in preparation for the inspection, I got everything rebuilt. I put the fuse box back in, bolted it up underneath. I reinstalled the speedometer and its associated cabling. The tachometer is back in. The speaker on that side is in. I put the lid on this box and on this box simply for them, for their having a look at the car. This one I left open because the guy hasn't brought my laser lid yet. Everything got tidied up. I detailed the outside, washed the glass. That's about it. So we're going to give it another try in the morning with a fresh, happy battery. Okay, this is major milestone day. See that? That's my new Missouri license plate, which means I passed my inspection at the Missouri inspection place. In fact, when the guy came out to look at the car, he said, "Your car is too nice. I don't want to take a chance on hurting it." And so he had me pull into the bay, and he did all of his inspections there. Super nice people at the inspection place. Super nice people at the DMV who got me my title with electric written on it, which is critical for the car to get into Spain. And they also gave me a form so I can get a customized license plate. Since it's a historic car, being 50 years old, I can apply for historic plates. And also, since it's an alternative fuel vehicle, I get one of these stickers. But I'm so happy after being here from September until the middle of December, working on this car every day in every possible scenario: blood, sweat, tears, electricity, wires, pipes, flames, heat, everything. It's now licensed and on the road. Now, is it done? No. I have a small list of things that I need to do, like a final connection and test on. The last major thing is to completely build the pack cooling system that will go under here. But everything is roughed in. I've got the plumbing, I've got the bottle. All I need to do is build a little bracket system to hold the pump and the radiator. The wires go to it through a relay. Everything is ready to go for that. So I'll start working on that when I come back here after Christmas in January. And I did decide to stay to do the final things to make it perfect in my mind for shipping. Because I called up American Airlines and I said, okay, how much are you going to charge me if I want to change my ticket to a little bit later in January? And she came back and said, well, we'll actually give you $81 back because the fare is cheaper now that it's not in the Christmas travel season. And I upgraded you to premium economy from Denver to London. So I went sold. And my new flight date is actually February 29th, which is a leap year, which is pretty cool. So I will come back here, do all of the remaining items at my leisure, maybe do a little traveling around the area, take some relaxing days off, go visiting, and we'll see what I can come up with. And then I'll go back to Spain in February, and I have already got a contract with Schumacher Shipping Logistics. They are going to pick it up here and deliver it, strangely enough, to Valencia, which is 350 kilometers away from Barcelona, but it's $1,000 cheaper because I get to share a container as opposed to having my own dedicated container. So I went, yeah, I'll take that. The downside is I get to pay $900 for hazardous cargo because it's got lithium batteries inside. But anyway, it'll make it there in late winter, early spring, and then I go and get it registered there, and then I can drive it around beautiful Barcelona on sunny weekend days with the top off, enjoying the weather. After the registration, which was my hugest milestone, I got a few other small projects done. Larry the laser guy made the covers for all 3 of the boxes, and it's so clear that you think you can put your hand right down in it. So I had to put the high voltage sticker on the top to make it clear that there's something there, held on by the straps. And I also had him laser out a hole here so I have easy access to the breaker that completely disconnects the battery pack. It's on this way, off this way, and I've designed a little handle that snaps in there and sent it off to the professor at the university for 3D printing. That'll probably come back after the holidays. The top battery box has a similar cover, and for this one I also put 2 connections on the side. It's hard to see, but this is 12-volt battery jumper points that go straight to the battery inside, and they're protected by these great little things I got at Menards. If you want to charge, you pull them off, connect the leads, and you don't have to take the battery cover off. Same scenario as that. The battery cover should stay on. Coming around to the back, we have this battery cover. This one was too big for Larry's machine, so he sent the dimensions to his plastic supplier, who cut it and sent it very quickly, but not cheap, I'll tell you that. Again, high voltage sticker. And what I did here is another mini project where I installed 2 USB waterproof, water-resistant connectors to get access to the 2 devices inside that have a USB console. This one goes to the charger. This one goes to the EVTV V2 battery management system. So I can just plug a laptop in here, not worry about the cover, and I can do whatever system management settings and all of that I want. So I've only got a couple of days to go before I fly out, and I had a crack at starting the charging system, but I ran into a problem where the little EVCC board that is part of the charging system right there, that little board, little box with the white sticker, it's dead. It no longer flashes this happy little LED when it gets power. I confirm power is going to it, but it's dead. So I emailed Thunderstruck on a Saturday asking for their advice to see if there's a way to diagnose it or fix it, or they just send me a new one. Hopefully it's still under warranty. I only bought it a little over a year ago, and it's only been in the car for a couple of months. So that will wrap it up for now. Everybody have a happy holiday season and happy electric motoring, and I will see you in January. Just before we wrap up, I want to thank my Patreons, Peter Bouvier and Puppy, for their support. We also just popped over 2,000 subscribers, which is quite a nice milestone for my little channel. All support is greatly appreciated. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, please give it a thumbs up. I see that 81% of the viewers aren't subscribed. Please do, as it does help the YouTube algorithm. Take care and see you next time.